am going to explain the concept percentages. This is very important concept for both prelims and mains level of banking examination. These topics will be asked with combination of other concepts such as time and work, data interpretation, time and distance, etc. So please concentrate on this. First of all, we will see what is percentages. Per comparison with cent means 100. Here we are going to compare every value with 100. In ratios, we will compare one value with other value. But in percentages, it should be always with 100. Okay? This percentages concept mainly evolved to compare the various things on a uniform platform. So, we will, if it is given as X%, it means that X by 100. For example, if it is given as 13%, it means 13 by 100. If it is given 40%, then it is 40 by 100. Like so, we will see a small example of this. If it is given 10% of 100, what does it mean? It means 10 by 100 into 100. The value is 10. That means the value of 10% by 100 is 10. Likewise, if it is 40% of 200, it means 40 by 100 into 200. That is 8. There are some very important values you have to keep in your mind. These are very, very important. Please concentrate on this. If it is given 1 by 1 means, it means 100%. How it is? For 1 by 1 into 100 means 100%. If it is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into 100, that means 50%. If it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 into 100, it is 33.33%. It can be also written as 33 1 by 3%. Likewise, if it is 2 by 3, then simply you can remember like 2 into 33.33%. That means 66.66%. This can be also written as 66 2 by 3%. 1 by 4. It means 1 by 4 into 100. It means its value is 25%. Likewise, 1 by 5 means 1 by 5 into 100. That means 20%. Likewise, you have to remember up to 1 by 20. I will give you the values here. Please pause the video and take the notes of the values of up to 1 by 20. I will solve a simple one more thing. If it is asked as 4 by 3, how you will solve this 4 by 3? 4 by 3 can be written as 1 plus 1 by 3. 1 means you already know the value 100% in percentages. In terms of percentages, 1 means 100%. 1 by 3 means 33.33%. That means totally 4 by 3 means 133.33%. Pause the video and take the values up to 1 to 1 by 8. Please pause the video and take the remaining values from 1 by 9 to 1 by 20. If you want to express X% as a fraction, what you will do? X by 100. That means you are dividing the value with 100. If you want to express a fraction in the form of percentage, what you will do? A by B into 100. These are the two important points you should remember through this entire topic. Types. First is A is what percent of B? Means A by B into 100. That means when in denominator you have to write the value with which we are comparing. In numerator, we have to write the value of what we want to compare. Simply in numerator, we will write which value we want to compare. In denominator, we will write with what value we have to compare. Similarly, if it is asked B is what percent of A, then it is B by A into 100. Okay. For example, we will see a small example here. 25 is what percent of 100? How we will find? Here 25 is the value what we want to compare, and 100 is the value which we have to compare. With which we have to compare. That means 25. A by B into 100. That is value is 25. That means 25 is 25% of 100. One more example we will see. 40 is what percent of 200? That means 40 by 200 into 100. That means 20. That means 40 is 20% of 200. I think you understand now it clearly. One more thing is, if it is asked what percent of A is B, then here it is B by A into 100. Because if you see clearly here, what percent of A is B? That means now here we are comparing with A. So A should be in the denominator, and what value we are comparing here? B. So B should be in numerator. B by A into 100. And one more point here is, if it is given a value, some value, take it as A1. It is some value 10. Now it is given that this value has been changed to some B1. Its value is some 30. Now you have to find the change percentage. How you will find change percentage? Here you have to find the difference between this is old value, this is new value. You have to find the difference of new value and old value. Difference is 30 minus 10, 20. By you have to take the previous value, that means old value. It is 10 into 100. That means percentage is 200%. Change percentage is 200%. What is the formula here? Change percent is equal to difference of old value and new value by old value into 100. I have divided entire percentages topic into 6 concepts. By covering these 6 topics, we can see all the models of this percentage topic. Let us see the first concept. Here the first concept means A and B is equal to constant. We will see about this a little after this problem. First of all, we will try to solve this problem. See what is given here. If the length of the rectangle is increased by 25%, then what percent of breadth should be reduced to keep the area constant? We know that the length of a rectangle, length of the rectangle formula we know. What is it? Area is equal to length into breadth. it is given that this length is increased by 25%. To keep the area constant, breadth should be reduced. Otherwise, the area will also increase. If both length and breadth are increased, area will be increased because they are directly proportional. If the breadth is reduced, then the area will be constant even if length is increased. So, first of all, we will see the method 1 to solve this problem. Okay, this is the basic method to solve this problem. First of all, we will take the L1 and B1 as the old values. If we take, let us assume L1 is equal to 1 and B1 is equal to 1. Then area of the rectangle A1 is equal to 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Now we will take the increased values L2. L2 is equal to, here it is given the length is increased by 25%. We already know that 25% means 1 by 4. In fraction, it is 1 by 4. That means length increased by 1 by 4. That means old value is 1 and 1 plus 1 by 4. That is 5 by 4. And we don't know the breadth. We have to find the breadth. And it is also given that area should be constant. So, area A2 is equal to 1. Okay. Now, let us tally that. L1 into B1 is equal to L2 into B2 because both areas are equal. Here 1 into 1 is equal to 5 by 4 into B2. Here you will get the value of B2 as 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means you know that 4 by 5 as a fraction. To convert it into percentage, you know that 1 by 5 value is 25%. You know that 1 by 5% is 1 by 5 fraction is 20%. That means 1 by 4 by 5 means 4 into 20. That is 80%. So the here breadth is 80%. That means previously 1 means 100%. Breadth is 100%. Now it is 80%. That means breadth is reduced by 20%. So here the answer is. So even if length is increased by 25%, to keep the area constant, breadth should be reduced by 20%. Have you got this? This is the first basic method. But every time to do this much calculation is so lengthy for our examination. We will see the shortcut to solve this problem. We will be able to solve this in a fraction of seconds. What is that method? See, here method 2. You already know that length is increased by 25%. 25% means in terms of fraction 1 by 4. Okay. Simply here, see, this is the trick. Keep the numerator unchanged and write the denominator 4. Here what he have given? Increasing. Increasing means you have to add. For breadth here. This is for length. This is for breadth. Add the numerator. Whatever it is there. 1. That means 1 by 5. That means you know that 1 by 5 value is 20%. That means breadth should be reduced by 20% in order to keep the area constant. Now we will solve this problem by using method 2. How? See, in the problem it is given that length is decreased by 25%. Here 25% means in terms of fraction 1 by 4. Decreased means here we have to subtract. Okay? Now breadth. Keep the numerator unchanged 1 and write the denominator 4, and you have to subtract the numerator from 4. That means numerator here is 1. So the value is 1 by 3. In terms of percentage, 1 by 3 is 33.33%. That means if the length is decreased by 20%, in order to keep the area constant, we have to increase the breadth by 33.33%. Okay? Now we will see one more example on this concept. See, here in the problem it is given that price of the rice increased by 20%. What percent of consumption should be reduced to maintain the expenditure constant? First of all, we are going to solve this process by using the second method. Here, expenditure means, how to calculate the expenditure? Just I am telling this, remember it. Expenditure means consumption into price. Okay? That means, see, if the consumption is increased, then the expenditure will be increased. If price is increased, expenditure will be increased. If consumption is reduced, expenditure will be reduced. That means, here you can see that expenditure is directly proportional to consumption and price. So, we will solve this problem by using second method here. See, here price of the rice is increased by 20%. 20% means, in terms of fraction, 20 means 1 by 5. And the consumption should be reduced. He is asking to maintain the expenditure constant. Constant means, now you have to reduce the consumption. Same as the previous problem, keep the numerator unchanged and write the denominator 5 here, and what he has given price increased. Increased means what we have to do? We have to add. What is the numerator here? 1. That means 5 plus 1. That is equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 6 means we already know 16.66%. That means in order to keep the expenditure constant, on increasing the price of rice by 20%, consumption should be reduced by 16.66%. Same as if it is given, here if it is given that if price of rice is decreased, and by what percent of consumption should be increased to maintain the expenditure constant. Same we will do. 20% means 1 by 5. Here decreased means we have to subtract. That means we will keep the numerator unchanged. We will write 5 here minus, what is the numerator here? 1. That means 1 by 4. That means in terms of percentage, 25%. That means if price of rice decreased by 20%, consumption should be increased by 25% to maintain the expenditure constant. We will see one more example on this concept. See, here in this problem it is given that price of petrol is increased by 22.22%. What percent of consumption should be reduced to keep the expenditure constant? Okay. See, here 22.22% means it is in terms of fraction 2 by 9. Okay. See, what it is given here, price of petrol increased. Increase means you have to add. Same as the previous problem, we have to keep the numerator unchanged, and in denominator you have to write the 9, and here addition means 9 plus, what is the numerator here? 2. 9 plus 2. That means here 2 by 11. What is the percentage value of 2 by 11? 18.18%. That means if the price of petrol increased by 22.22%, then consumption should be reduced by 18.18%, so that expenditure will be constant. Okay. We will see one more last example for this concept. See, what here it is given. If speed of the object decreased by 37.5%, then by what percent time should be increased? to keep the distance constant. By seeing this term, you should understand that this problem belongs to concept 1. See how we will solve this. We know that distance is equal to speed into time. That means distance is directly proportional to speed and time. See what here it is given. Speed is decreasing. Decreaser means you have to subtract. What is the percentage given here? 37.5%. 37.5% in terms of fraction 3/8. Now you have to find. Keep the numerator unchanged 3 and you have to subtract here. Subtract numerator from denominator. 8 minus 3, that is 3/5. We know the value of 1/5 is 20%. 3/5 means 3 into 20%. That is 60%. That means if speed of the object decreased by 37.5%, then time should be increased by 60% in order to keep the distance constant. This is the end of the concept 1.